Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. One of the season's most eagerly awaited events is Christopher Demos Brown's new play, American Son. Directed by Tony Award winner Kenny Leon, it welcomes back to Broadway Kerry Washington, Stephen Pasquale, Jeremy Jordan, and Eugene Lee. And I caught up with all of them during a break in rehearsal. You're about to return to Broadway in this stunning new play. How excited are you?
I am thrilled. I feel like I need to pinch myself every morning. I'm doing a play that I love with a director I'm obsessed with and a cast that inspires me daily. It doesn't get better than this.
Okay, so without giving too much away, what can you tell us about the play?
So, this play is so special. It's so special because I feel like you have these four people on stage telling their truth to each other in a way that we don't normally see. It's very, the play is about a newly estranged couple who find themselves in the lobby of a police precinct searching for their 18-year-old son who has just had an incident with the police. And I'm the mom and Steven's the dad. And it goes from there, and it is 90 minutes, real time, very exciting, very intense, really special.
When you first read the play, what went through your mind and what made you say, yes, I have to do this play?
Yeah, it was like one of those things. I was going to bed, it was like after midnight, and I said my agent had sent it to me, and I was like, I'll just look at the character synopsis, and then 2 hours later, I'm like, what? And I rolled over, I woke my wife up, I was like, I'm gonna do this play. She's like, great, okay, good night. And it was that impactful on me. I guess I hadn't realized that I was looking for something this sort of important. And as soon as it sort of fell into my lap, I realized that I had been sort of needing to be a part of something that was going to at least try to help push, the envelope, push humanity forward, and really be an impactful, big moment for the theater and for America.
Working with Kenny Leon, I know it's your first week, but you're already up on your feet. What's it like working with him in the rehearsal?
He's great. He runs a really great, soulful, heart-filled room, and with a play like this, the subject is delicate, and so for it to be approached with an open heart and with love and an open mind is really the way inside of it, and Kenny's doing such a great job so far with this group in this room.
And having Christopher in the room, it must be really exciting when you're working on a new play, when you have the playwright there with you.
Yeah, this is his Broadway debut. Christopher's a relatively new playwright, and so to see the level of excitement happening inside of him is really, really fun. He's a very bright writer, and I think he's got an incredibly great future. He wrote this play in his downtime when he wasn't practicing law full time. So I want this play to do so well that he can retire his law practice and write plays from now on. I love that.
This play is the truth, and there's no other way to say it. There's a lot of myth and there's a lot of lies floating around in the world today, and it's important, I think, today that we get some truth. And that's what Christopher has done with this play. I believe what we do can heal, if you know what I mean. And I think that's what's important about doing this play. These are some seasoned veterans. They've been doing this stuff as long as I have, almost, and it's just great to be with them. And they're so giving. That's what's also wonderful. Real artists, they share, and the give and take has been wonderful around the table.
Let's talk about the importance of this play and what it means for the time right now.
It's an American play about an American issue, and I think that's what's important about it. And I'll say it again. I think what's most important about it is that it looks at it honestly. It walks 360 degrees around it and says, look at this. Because people don't change until they get new information. And that's what this brings.
What's the first week been like here in the rehearsal room? What was that first table read like?
Well, the first table read, it was sort of tentative. But because everybody was like, okay, where are we going? What does this mean? And then you have a live writer sitting at the table with you. And so we had about 2.5, 3 days of that. I don't that's my max. Because anyone can talk a good game. So I've been with actors who can talk, but I'm interested in actors who can do. And this play provides an opportunity for actors to explore humor, to explore drama, to look at passion, the deepness of love. And then, a couple of days ago, we got on our feet, and so I blocked probably the first quarter of the play. And I told them the sooner we get on our feet, the deeper we can go, and the more of a gift that we can give to this audience. And I'm looking really forward to October 6th, because I think when the audience meets us halfway with this, it's going to be a perfect night of 90 minutes in the theater.
I think audiences will enjoy the simple dramatic through line of the play, but I'm looking forward to hearing how people react to it as the play sinks in, and I'm really looking forward to the process of the actors kind of starting to make the play their own, because I think once they do, they're really going to deliver a punch.
This is a play about humanity, which we really need in our country nowadays, don't you think?
Well, I agree that we need that, and I hope the play does something to kind of put some balm on that wound. But we live in tough times, and I hope people understand that the play is meant to be a cautionary tale, but at the same time, a play about hope.
You know, many people will be coming to the theater for the very first time because they know you from film and television, and it's going to change their life. I remember the first time I came to see a star on stage, and I was like, this is how theater is done. What does that mean to you?
It's so special to me because I think theater is where I fell in love with acting. It is my first love when it comes to the arts. And I think there's something so sacred about theater because you're in the room with other human beings. You're not isolated at home watching your screens. You're really sharing a communal experience with a bunch of strangers in the dark, going on a journey together. And there's something so exciting and important about that.